Hello and welcome to a new video. My plan this week was to film a weekly vlog, but I did a clip on Monday and now it's Sunday, so that didn't happen. But I will put a clip in here of what I did film on Monday. So as you can see, not a massive amount has happened this week apart from buying more books, which I thought I'll show you in this vlog and also in this video, and also look through some of my sketchbooks that I've been working on. So in May I've been trying to do daily flower illustrations in watercolour. Some I've really liked and others not so much. I don't know what happened with this one. I think I was using a brush pen and it just didn't work as well. Don't like the colours here. This is a light oh, I've lost the little tag, or what, I think it's a Light Wish. There it is. It's a Light Wish watercolour journal and it does say it's 100% cotton hot press. So I'm trying to get used to hot press. I've not used that before, so that's completely smooth. And that I'm quite pleased with. I am struggling a little to get the flowers to look a bit more 3D. This page worked out quite well. I think I did the watercolour first and then put the line on, and I quite like how that's worked. Move them out of the way a bit. Quite happy with these. They are taking me a long time. I tend to do a wash, let it dry, come back and then do a bit more. But this week has just turned out to be a lot busier than I thought. And I haven't had a massive amount of time to do any art. This flower needs something. I might actually be tempted to stick something over that. There's no law, is there? Very purple page. Then this looks a bit flat again, but I like how this has turned out. And I think very happy with the bark, the tree, but my flowers look a bit flat. So that's as far as I've got. I'm only up to the 10th of May. So I've sketched the rest of them out. I just need to work on those. I might do some of them this afternoon while watching the French Open, which started today. So I'll probably be watching a lot of tennis in the next 2 weeks. Now this is a sketchbook that I've had for ages. It's the Stillman and Byrne Zeta series. So it's the hot press, and I've been using this to do some of my final paintings in the Seeing in Shapes course that I'm doing, with Charlotte Hamilton. And again, I'm having a bit of an unfinished phase. So we're kind of blocking in the shapes, which I find quite challenging. Some of my proportions are quite off here, but I'm quite happy with these. These were gouache and some coloured pencils. Oh, and then I was doing some studies of peonies. That's all I've done in that one this week. And my May sketchbook, again, has been a little bit, I think I've shown those. It's just doing some loose leaf studies, colour mixing, some watercolour practice. Yeah, I've been just dipping in and out of this sketchbook. This is the Royal Talons sketchbook. So this is the one I did, which you will have seen the clip, using mixed media, which I quite liked. I'm practicing wisteria. Thought we'd finish there. We got some more flowers. And this was our warm-ups for Tuesday's lesson this week for Seeing in Shapes. And a warm-up sketch there. And that, oh no, I've done some sketches. And then I was doing some loose florals with just a Tombow marker pen. Just quick, loose lines. Trying to work on my proportions a little bit more. So that's what I've managed this week in here. And I'm also bringing back my daily sketch journal because that's been a little bit abandoned. It is hard fitting everything in, and you've got to sort of decide what's important. And I do like sketching things from my daily life. So where am I up to? I'll start from the beginning of May. Half a page. So I need to finish that. I am very good at sketching them out, but colouring them in seems to be that next stage that I never seem to get round to. So if I think I'm going to have a busy week, I tend to put a couple of days on one page. I like to track what I'm reading, food. This is quite a busy day. We went to pick our new car out and flowers from my parents' garden. And then I think on the Sunday I just cleaned the fridge. And then I didn't like how this page, it's funny, isn't it, how some pages just don't come together very well. I bought this massive air fryer and it didn't look I wish I'd drawn it a little bit cuter. It's a bit of a blob on the page. I bought a new fan because we are having a bit of a heat wave. Actually, it's not too bad yet. It's supposed to be really hot tomorrow, so I bought a new fan just in case. We're up to day 90 of the 100-day project. I think what I'll do is when we get to 100, I'll do a video flipping through them all and sort of reviewing the project. And that was yesterday, which we just had a day in the house. And then I'm working on today's. Just bought some peonies and they're starting to open up. They're beautiful. So I'm hoping to sketch them today. So that's the week of art that I've done. But I did say I bought a few new books since my last video last week on botanical art. I seem to have bought a lot more. I found Alex Boone this week on YouTube, and he does a lot of nature journaling, but he's also got a tree. He's also got a book on how to draw a tree and how to draw a river. So this is a nice little book of different ideas on how to tackle trees, because they can be quite daunting. trees. So I haven't had a massive look through this. But yeah, nice little book. And I also think I saw this recommended on his channel, and I've got a feeling I used to own this when I was younger, or my mum had it. Got some paint on the front there. So it's Victorian, no, not Victorian at all. The Country Diary of an Edwardian Lady by Edith Holden. So she wrote this in, let's have a look, 1906, which is amazing, isn't it? I like how she does her writing. I'll have to practice that, I think. Handwriting's not one of my things. So she goes through each month documenting what's growing around her, which I think is just a lovely idea. And the illustrations are super cute as well. So yeah, lovely. So it's very inspiring. I love that one. And that was like a special new edition with a different front cover, which I thought was lovely. Now this one's been in my Amazon basket for quite a long time, and it's written by Lucy T. Smith, and she actually works at Kew Gardens, which I've never actually been to, but I'm hoping to get to this year. And this is very detailed. She goes through everything from quite a scientific point of view. I don't think I'll ever get that detailed, but it's a beautiful book. I mean, it's a gorgeous sketch, isn't it? So a bit about observational drawing, all the different ways you can tackle different things. On location. And again, sort of a nature journal style. More trees. That's a lovely one of a leaf where she's just coloured in different parts, not had to colour in every leaf. I quite like that. Pencil and watercolour study. So yeah, lots of ideas in that one. We just need to find the time to put this in action, don't we? Colour. It's another thing with botanical art, is getting your colours accurate. And this one is Colour for Botanical Artists and Illustrators by Leigh and Gale. So again, this is another one which is just packed full of ideas, and mostly focusing on colour, as you'd expect, which I do find colour so interesting. So yeah, so lovely colour charts. A really nice one again. Now the last one, and now I'm on a proper book buying ban. So this one is also by Leigh and Gale. I liked that one so much. I thought, ooh, leaves can be tricky. So I thought I'd get the book that is just about leaves. And I've just bought some peonies, and I'm going to try and study their leaves a bit more. So yes, very detailed. But there's also tutorials as well, which is helpful, like building up the layers in the leaves. So yeah, that's kind of been my week, really. Not not much art, quite a lot of book buying. Oh, I know one more thing I'll show you. I was just buying some birthday cards from Moonpig and they were offering me a free postcard, and I am somebody that never like prints my work or anything, but I thought I'll put one of my 100 days onto a postcard, and I was really happy with how it came out. So yeah, nice to sort of, because that was just taken on an iPhone and then uploaded onto Moonpig, and I didn't do any alterations or anything to it. So yeah, I was quite pleased with that, how that worked out. It might encourage me to actually get some more printed out. We shall see. So I think that's everything for this week. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed it. And I'll hopefully be back next week with a little bit more art. Thank you. Bye.